Welcome to the Business Finance Bulletin, episode 252. Welcome again to the latest Business Finance Bulletin. With me, Rob Warlow from Business Loan Services, the commercial finance experts. In this bulletin, businesses finding opportunities out of Brexit, the benefits of making tax digital, and increased awareness of non-bank finance. Well, at the time we're recording this bulletin, still no clarity for the UK in terms of Brexit. Now, undoubtedly, as I've mentioned in previous bulletins, this is sucking confidence out from businesses, particularly as regards their future plans. A raft of surveys looking at confidence levels for the first quarter of 2019 have revealed that confidence levels are at an all-time low. These surveys coming out from the likes of Lloyds Bank and the FSB and the British Chamber of Commerce. All of these surveys are quite negative. However, one survey caught my eye, carried out by Hitachi Capital Business Finance. They took a slightly different look at this. They spoke to 1,000 business owners about confidence levels, and they found out that the businesses that are confident about their future and looking to expand, 70% of them say that there are opportunities for them coming out of Brexit. So what are those opportunities? Well, first of all, opening new markets. They see this as an opportunity to really refocus their business, either export for the first time, or if they're already exporting, looking at non-EU countries, opening brand new markets. Secondly, a weaker pound. If you're already exporting, then naturally a weaker pound is making your goods more competitive overseas. So therefore that's increasing profitability and allowing you to open those new markets much more confidently because of that competitive edge that you have. Next benefit, less red tape. The businesses survey felt that the government post-Brexit is going to do whatever it can to make the environment much more conducive for business growth. And they think that the government's going to take a real bonfire approach to red tape, making it less bureaucratic to do business. Next up, taking on the big boys. Well, these businesses think that because they're nimbler and quicker and can react a lot faster than the bigger companies, that they'll be able to steal a march on their larger competitors. So that's a really good opportunity that they are seeing there. And lastly, government support. Well, they think again that the government is going to do whatever it can to support growth in the economy, and particularly targeted on small businesses. So therefore, probably more incentives, more opportunity for funding, and general advice and support. So there we are. Whilst there's a lot of doom and gloom around, there are many business owners out there who are seeing the opportunities coming out of Brexit. What about you? Any opportunities for you? Well, here we are at the beginning of April 2019, and that marks the rollout of making tax digital. Now, for many business owners, MTD, as it's called, is becoming a bit of a nightmare because it means you have to change software. But there are some really good benefits out of MTD. Now, first of all, what is making tax digital? Well, if you are a VAT registered business with effect from April 2019, all your VAT returns will now have to be submitted electronically. And for many business owners, that means you have to upgrade software. So many business owners out there operating on Excel spreadsheets, for example, which is fine, but now you'll have to upgrade. And whilst there is bridge software available, which will allow you to still using some spreadsheets, many people are now taking the opportunity to upgrade to cloud-based accounting, such as Xero, QuickBooks and Sage. And as I say, for many business owners, this is a new cost and also a new process and admin to handle. But there are benefits. What are those benefits for you as a business owner? Well, first of all, from a finance raising perspective, one barrier that we often have when speaking with business owners is, I ask the question, do you have any up-to-date management information? And quite often they kind of look at me blankly as if to say, well, what is that? Well, with all of these online accounting softwares, if you start using them, you'll be able to pull off management information much quicker. It'll have all your sales, your overheads, and your profit, hopefully not a loss. And that up-to-date information will make it much easier to get quicker finance decisions from your lenders. The second benefit, of course, is that you're in much more control of your finances. You'll be able to see at any one point exactly where you are in terms of profit. And if your profit is slipping or your sales are slipping, hopefully that will prompt you to take action in order to put corrective steps in place. So whilst making tax digital may seem a little bit of a bureaucratic exercise for you, there are benefits for you and your business. When it comes to raising finance, one source that we tap into frequently is non-bank finance or alternative sources of finance. Now, one of those providers, Growth Street, which is a peer-to-peer lender, I recently spoke to approximately 2,000 business owners to find out about awareness levels amongst them of alternative sources of finance. Now, the survey found that 35% of business owners said they are aware of non-bank finance. Now, even though that's an increase from 30% a year ago, that's actually still quite a low level of awareness amongst business owners. Now, the alternative sources of finance have really been around almost now for the last 10 years. So it's see the sector still has a long way to go in order to increase awareness. So if you are one of those business owners where you think, well, hang on a second, really is the bank my only source of finance? No, it's not. Get out there, do some research, speak to your colleagues, speak to commercial finance brokers like ourselves, because there are a lot of alternative finance providers out there that can provide you with finance that perhaps your high street bank may not be able to. So if you have got a finance project on the go and you want to talk about those alternatives, just drop us an email, info@businessloanservices.co.uk, and we'll happily talk through your project. Well, that's it for another bulletin. As ever, I hope you enjoyed watching it. And if you did, please don't forget to give it a like and a share. So that's it. Look forward to being with you next time. In the meantime, have a great, successful and profitable week.